when you look at success, I mean, what is really success? The best to which you're capable of. Now, circumstances could permit to not wrestle to the absolute capability, but that doesn't mean we're not a success. Like maybe to the world, if they're just looking at, X's and O's outcomes, W's and L's, it's like, but I think that the deeper you dive into the sport of wrestling and really think about it, you realize that's not the end all be. That's like how the fans view the sport. That's not what it really is.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. I think, yeah, 100% success was being able to endure what I did, which is something that if I look back on my freshman year, sophomore year, there's no chance I would have been able to endure that. I would have given up. There were multiple times where I'm like, dude, you have right now to just lose and be done, and no one would say anything. No one would have said anything. But I know deep down in my heart, I would have known that I would have been like, you were scared and you let the fear get to you and you caved. And I don't want that to be something that, one, I let myself do. And not only that, I want to be able to, as I'm helping coach guys now, I want to be like, hey, man, I was in your situation. There's going to be a lot that's going through your mind. And like, there's going to be a lot of times where you're going to be making excuses for yourself. And honestly, people are going to be the ones that make excuses the most for you. Like, it's not only you. It's like there were times during this process where I was like, I'm fine. Like, I'm doing great mentally. Like, I'm ready. It doesn't matter. There's no excuse. All my coaches around me were on the same page. We're like, I don't care that your knee's torn. Like, you're fine. Like, Coach Smith would always say sometimes when you get injured, it makes you a better wrestler. And sometimes there's a lot of truth to that. There were some skills that I, had to practice a lot because I couldn't like sprawl really. I couldn't, I couldn't really like my reaction and my speed I was so gone. I was talking to Spencer Lee about it after I got surgery and he was like, dude, like, so people don't know how tough it is to wrestle through something like that. He's like, you just walk at them so slow because your body just, your knee just has no sort of reaction. You have no strength or pop off that. You just walk at them slow and hopefully you get a takedown and ride them out. Literally what my strategy was, if I get a takedown, hold them down.
Yeah.
And so, being able to pass that on, I was talking to Aiden Sinclair, just like he's he's going to be a freaking absolute stud. He was a redshirt this year, but he's just, his mind just goes 1,000 miles an hour and it's fantastic, but he's so good. Coach Smith after season, he was like, what's like your definition of toughness? And Aiden goes like Keegan. And I was like, that not only made me feel good about myself, obviously, but also was like, I know that by me doing this, I'm going to help the people around me. Even if it was insanely difficult for me, I'm going to be able to use this to help the other guys around me.